Hi, my name is Henry, and in this video, I'll explain what product market fit is and how you can determine product market fit. But before we get started, please make sure to smash the like button to help with the YouTube channel. So what is product market fit? Product market fit is two things. One, is there a market for your product? And two, is the pain point big enough to monetize? And you need to have both of these to get product market fit. And the reason product market fit is so important is that you need to know who you're building for and what pain points you're solving for before you build the product. A good example of what would happen if you don't have product market fit is Google Helpouts. Google Helpouts is a service that Google built to help consumers get real-time help using Google Glasses and video chat. However, what they didn't realize was that one, consumers didn't adopt Google Glasses to the extent that they thought they would. And two, consumers often went to YouTube to watch video tutorials to get help with what they needed. As a result, Google spent all of these resources and time to build a product that no one uses. So how can you avoid this? The best way to avoid this is to determine product market fit before you build the product. And there are two steps in doing this. Step one is to talk to customers. You want to talk to customers to see what pain points you're solving for. And two, you want to build a minimal viable product to see if people would actually use and pay for your product to solve their pain points. A good example of how this was done well is Mint. Mint is a personal finance app that enables consumers to keep track of their finances. And the way that Mint got started was that the founder had this idea of creating a personal finance app. However, instead of just building the product, he decided to speak with customers first. And what he did was he spoke to 100 different people to see what they thought of the idea. And surprisingly, 99 of them said no, and only one said yes. Even though most of the responses were negative, what he did get were key insights on what the customer pain points were. What he discovered was that people said no for three main reasons. One, they were concerned with privacy and security. Two, they were already using some form of spreadsheet at home on their desktop to keep track of their finances. And finally, they felt that all of the other existing solutions that they could use were very cumbersome and hard to set up. In this case, even though the founder got a bunch of no's, what he did get were key insights on what kind of product to build to solve for those pain points. So the next thing the founder did was to build a minimal viable product. And usually the MVP would be the most basic version of the product that you're trying to build. However, he took that down another notch. What he did was he created a paper flyer to convey what this app would do. And in that paper flyer, he outlined the key characteristics of this app. One is it would use bank level security so that all of the information would be secure in this app. Two, it would be very easy to set up. And three, it would have all of the same functions as a spreadsheet, but even better. Instead of just seeing all of your expenses in different rows, it would create a pie chart or a graph for you so you can see how your expenses look like over time and what your expenses are by different categories. And the big headline for this flyer was that it would be an easy and secure way to manage all of your finances in one place. He then took this flyer and showed it to many more people to see if they would actually use this service. And the responses were overwhelmingly positive. Almost everyone said that they would actually use this service compared to the previous group that said no to the idea of using this service. That's the great thing about building a minimal viable product is that you can actually show people what your product will look like and they can better react to it instead of just reacting to an idea. Once the founder determined that there was a product market fit, this founder decided to take it up a notch on both fronts in terms of talking to customers and building a MVP. On a talking to customer side, the founder started a personal finance blog to help educate young professionals on how to manage their finances. He would actually also get influencers involved to write guest blogs on his blog. And in this way, he was able to build up a big following of readers who are interested in personal finance and how to use tech to do it. And at the same time, he started working with engineers to build a prototype that was easy to set up and use. More importantly, he bought the domain mint.com to boost credibility and trust in the product. Mint was a great name because it was short, simple, and easy to remember. By the time he was ready to launch, he already had 30,000 readers or subscribers to his blog and a working prototype, all while having a name that was easy and memorable. After he launched, he was able to grow his user base to 1.5 million users and eventually sell the business to Intuit for $170 million. This is why product market fit is so important. You need to first figure out what problem you're solving for before building the solution, which is your product. In summary, product market fit is two things. One, is there a market for your product? And two, is the pain point big enough for you to monetize? And the two steps to determining product market fit is one, talk to customers to see what the pain points are, and two, build a minimal viable product to see if customers are willing to pay to have their pain points solved. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment below on what kind of videos you want to see next. Till next time, see you.